supposedly remove all the meat and dairy off the shelves, it really begs the question, why is that? Why would they be taking some items off of the shelves? That seems really odd to me. And then, of course, we're seeing the prices already starting to go up with the produce because of the tariffs, because of other reasons. The new boxes that are supposed to curtail theft, I haven't seen that in my local Walmart, but the fact that that's already happening now, that's crazy. You have to put items in these little cages to take them to the front because you're not trusted to take them yourself. And then you have to have the cashier open that before you can take it out of the store. And you got to think about it. What does it mean when the largest retailer in the United States, Walmart, starts freezing fresh produce, removing food from the shelves, and locking up common basics like you're in a prison? It really seems to me that they're preparing for even more food instability, rising theft due to desperation, and growing public tension. And while the masses might be choosing to just turn a blind eye to what's going on, we have to pay attention to the picture that this is painting of even a more dystopian future that we have been experiencing ever since basically 2020. So, I don't want to just say all these things to put fear in people. I want people to listen to this and get encouraged to think about what types of things I can do right now. Should I buy some more food? You don't have to go and hoard a bunch of items, but if there's some things that you need, get them now. The prices are going to be going up because of the tariffs anyway, so why hold out? Why wait till maybe you see empty shelves in your area? Go ahead and start stocking up on some important items like food, water, other basic necessities that you need. And also think about having cash on hand. Don't just rely on your little plastic debit and credit cards in case the grid goes down, in case your local ATM systems go down. Make sure that you are paying attention to what is taking place around you because things happen fast. And if you think that certain things can't happen, the food shortages, the astronomical prices, other things that we've seen since 2020, just remember that this world is changing very quickly and you do need to be prepared. You don't just always want to be reactive to what's happening. You want to try and be proactive. So take necessary steps now, even if it's a really small step. Anything and everything can help because you're taking care of your family. And what's going on with Walmart is probably not just going to stay with Walmart. It'll be spreading to other retailers near you as well.
Well, we're in interesting times once again because now Americans are panic buying in 2025. We saw this back in 2024 with eggs. We saw this back in 2020 with almost everything. And well, it's happening again.
Why did I have to play supermarket hide and seek this morning? Oh, that's right, Dementia Dawn's tariff war. I had to go to 3 different grocery stores this morning. Not for fun, not because I needed something to do, just for basic things. And guess what? Shelves starting to get bare, freezers starting to get empty, prices are disrespectful. Remember when tariffs were just a political buzzword? But now we're full blown into this tariff war with China. But see, here's the real tea. Tariffs mean higher costs for you and for me. Companies are not going to eat those costs. They're going to pass them on to you and I. You know why? Because the American way is to pass it on to the consumer. That apple you used to get for $1, $2.50 now. If you can even find an apple, beloved. When imports slow down and the prices shoot up, those shelves don't lie to you. They're telling you that this leadership ain't working for us. Is anybody else starting to see the impacts of tariffs in their grocery store? Because I am, and I'm tired already.
So I'm in Dollar General, or Dollar Tree rather. The shelves are bare. You think that these tariffs and the stuff that we get from China is not coming because the shelves are bare. I have never seen it this empty. This is crazy.
I've never been a panic buyer, but at what point do us non-panic buyers panic buy to make sure that our families don't go without? I never did the panic buying thing, not during COVID, not during like bad weather, hurricanes, ice storms, none of that. Like that's just not me. I never really prepared for any of that. But at what point do we decide that, okay, maybe we need to stock up? I'm seeing all these videos like ports are empty, the shelves are clearing. My man even came home the other night and said that there was 0 bananas, 0 corn on the cob. So like our fresh fruits and vegetables are already starting to clear off the shelves. I have not personally been in a grocery store lately. I'm more of a like grocery pickup or delivery kind of gal, so I don't really go in. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go into the store and kind of be like evaluate the situation for myself. So at what point do we decide to go and stock up on things out of fear because the panic buyers are out here buying everything? I don't want to be one of those panic buyers, but I also don't want my family to go without.
Tough times are coming, whether you like it or not. Unfortunately, things are going to get a little tougher. Prices are going up. It's already happening. and you need to stay ahead of the curve. So why not make some extra money so that you don't have to come out here begging and borrowing? Get ahead of it. Create another source of income by any means necessary. No, not any means, because I don't want y'all. Listen, you guys, please. Tough times are coming.
Okay, another week and I'm at another grocery store, and yeah, this one I'm seeing some empty shelves. Let's look. We're seeing some pockets here, and look at this, guys. And what is this? Not too bad in milk, but seeing some emptiness. Drinks are looking a little depleted, but not too much. And the chips aisle as well. Some pockets of emptiness. Hey, the baking section, seeing some empty in the sugar and flour. And here's rice, is got a lot of pockets of emptiness. Probably people stocking up. So overall, I would not say there are shortages, but it's unusual to see the amount of empty shelves I am, especially 6:30 on a Monday night.
So I went to Costco the other day to make my weekly round of paper towels because I'm in an industry that uses a lot of paper towels. Context clues here. And I noticed at Costco, these things are almost $30 a pack. $30. Now, as somebody who's been buying paper towels on a constant for the last 20 years, I kind of know that's a little bit high for paper towels. So I wonder, what the hell is going on? Pull out my Google it up. What do you know? Procter & Gamble says prices are going to have to be raised because of the tariffs. So if you notice that your paper products, as in paper towels, toilet paper, all of that have started to go up in price, you have one person to thank for it, and he wears diapers.
So the whole world is warning their citizens about empty shelves. Now it's coming out that America, we got to start worrying about empty shelves. But what about empty pockets? How about that? Because store shelves being empty, what about them empty pockets, okay? People out here ain't got no money, no way. Okay, let them shelves be empty.
I've made up my mind and I'm going panic shopping. I didn't want to do it, but I'm scared. I'm seeing these things on social media of 300 people waiting outside in line to get into Costco, and small businesses showing invoices with how much the tariffs are. So I made the decision last night. I started ordering stuff online that I know I'll need in the upcoming months, like new sneakers, a bathing suit, etc. And tonight I'm going to go to the dollar store and Walmart and try to stock up on as much personal products and canned goods and paper. And I know paper towel and toilet paper and that stuff is made in the US or Canada, and it, theoretically shouldn't be impacted by this, but it's human behavior. And once you see parts of the shelves empty, you just start, like COVID, just start buying everything. So instead of waiting to see if I have to pay $20 for a tube of toothpaste, I'm just going to go buy it now. And, I hope none of this happens. And I'm coming from a place of privilege that I can go out and do this tonight. I'm very grateful for that. But I'm scared.